here, just a quick tip too. If you need to send Headlight a video that is rather long, our email system will only allow about 8 MB, I think. And you can do what Kevin did. Kevin sent it via large file transfer. That's something we have available to us, and it generally works. It's not the most user friendly thing, but it does work. It takes a little while. You are very welcome to upload the video as an observation to the LADOT 2.0 training project, and
Yeah.
then you can just send a link to Headlight, and they have access to it. And
Yes.
so that's a great way to get support videos to them. Now, everybody else in the state can see it. No big deal, though. It might be beneficial for somebody else as well. So,
Yeah. You can
Thank
also,
you.
oh yeah, another thing is, Kevin, if you don't want everybody to see it, I know Les mentioned 2.0 project to be able to use, but you do have, most of you guys have your own,
EDOT.
whereas under your site manager ID project, you can use that project and we still have access to it to whereas we can go in and be able to pull those videos. The only thing you need to worry about is whenever you create those videos, whether it may be in a 2.0 or your own project, just send us over the link or email us that observation, and then we can go directly into it and be able to view that video. But yeah, this saves you a lot in regards to worrying about if it was sent, how long it takes for us to receive it. We will receive it instantly once that video is uploaded. So
Bill, I'm gonna share. I'm gonna show how to do that because honestly, I don't know. I'm sorry, y'all. This is just on the fly here. So if you are in Fieldbook, I want to make sure everybody knows how to do a link to a particular. I'm just going to go to my old project, something I know. So to send a video or really any observation quickly through a link, so everything that you pull up in Fieldbook, this is a link that will get you there. So every one of these URLs is a link. So let's say you filter to video. Okay, so there's 14 videos here, right? So let's say I choose, let's see if there's asphalt concrete. You can pick a tag, so maybe something that does not meet specifications. What you're trying to do is narrow it down to the video you want to send. So maybe even, I could maybe type reflectivity. Let's see, that narrows it down to 6 observations, and let's try to go another level. See if I can pick something here. These all have the same thing, so that's not going to work. Anyway, you're trying to find a unique identifier. And once you do that, once you get this search down to one, I might could search something in there, but we'll just go with this. So say we have these 6 observations and you want to send that to Headlight, you just go here, copy this link and paste it in an email. And that will, when they open that link, it will open these 6 observations. So, and you can do that with anything in here. So any amount of observations, you can filter it all down to what you're looking for or what you're trying to send your PE or even another, workmate you have out in the field that you need to show them some observations on the web. You can just grab that link.
yeah, that's a good way to do it. If you are using an iPad, it's going to be just a little bit different because you can't pull that actual link that way. But one thing to remember is as long as that user has a Fieldbook login, you can send them that specific observation and they are able to see it. When you're doing it on the iPad, all you're going to do is that mail icon that exists underneath that specific observation, or you can select multiple observations and be able to send them as well. So you do have that option on the iPad where you can say, hey, I'm just going to shoot this right over to Phil and Casey. And what happens is it will send us that link that would show up from the web. So when it sends us that email contains a link, and then that link, we're able to just click in there and log in, and we're able to see whatever observation it is. So that's always helpful. Les does it a whole lot where he sends us videos of things that he wants us to see, demonstrations and stuff like that, or issues. and then we're able to just click in there and be able to use that. Another thing that that does is we're able to reference back to those videos at any moment regarding whatever that specific issue is, as opposed to where emails over time, sometimes you guys don't know it or not, you might have a time reference on there, and we might be, just like I said, we discussed a change to Philbook a ways back. Sometimes those videos are no longer available to us in the email attachment because of the size of the file, when we could just use Philbook, which will always exist, and we can always reference back to it because all we need to do is go to that link. So there are some benefits to doing it inside of Philbook, and making sure the appropriate party receives it. So make sure you guys utilize that. It's there for you. It'll always stay in the records, and then we're good to go from there.
So I wanted to take a moment to give you an example of how you would use this with the URL and what we were just discussing. So I'm in a test project here, and let's assume we are looking for some images to send to someone, or maybe something's going on with support, or you need support. Let's do, we're going to search for images and meet specification. And what you're trying to do is get that search down to show the 7 observations you want to send. So let's just pretend that these 7 observations are the ones that we want to send to someone. In this case, we're going to show you how to send it to HeadLight support. And so I'm going to go ahead and start a new email here. So as we talked about in the video, the 7 observations that you just filtered to belong to this URL. So you can copy this. And this is just a much faster way to send something, not just to HeadLight support, but really anybody, even if you're emailing this or showing somebody in your office a certain type of observation group, you can do that. And so all you're going to do, you're going to paste that link here, send it to whoever you want, support, whatever. You're going to give that a title, maybe give them a description of why you're sending that. But just to show you what it does, we're going to control and click on this to show you that it goes, see, it opens up a new tab and goes right back to those 7 observations. And so whatever, you use the filters to filter to, those are the things that you're going to be able to share information using that URL.